I'm really excited to be showing off one of my favorite lists from the new meta, and I was really surprised that Gruul overperformed so heavily when I first brewed up the deck. I was looking at it, I was looking at the parts, and I was like, this could work, but will it actually be as strong as I think it will be in practice? And I'm here to say that it definitely is, and I'm super happy to be playing some of these cards that have seen virtually no play at all, really. I don't know. Like Kodama of the West Tree is such a cool card, but it's one that I don't think we've ever seen in a competitive list. At least, not that I know of. But I'm here to show it off. And Kodama, 3 mana, 3/3 reach. Modified creatures you control have trample. Modified creature is any creature that has like like a counter on it, or an aura, or I mean, what does it say here? Yeah, equipments, auras you control, and counters are modifications. So anything that isn't the baseline creature, and if it has like a +1/+1 counter, which is the main way we're using modified in this deck, well, all of those creatures will have trample, including itself, which is actually really important. Usually it might say like other creatures you control for an effect like this, but this one actually counts Kodama itself. So you get that, which is already a fantastic ability. So even with just that, this card is really good. But on top of that, whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. And we have 10 basics. So 2-color deck, really easy to put basics in the deck. And we can leverage modified creatures because we have a lot of them. Number one is Beast Caller, which is a 2/2, fantastic, extremely valuable creature, although it does start at 2/2, which is a little bit yikes in some matchups where your opponent might have a 2 damage removal spell or a cut down. But whenever you cast a creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So you can curve Beast Caller into Kodama. It will be a 3/3. If it connects, it gives you a land. And another ability that is pretty relevant is whenever it dies, you distribute all the +1/+1 counters it has among creatures you control. That's really good in a modified deck. Another card that I'm really surprised I'm playing, and I was browsing through the collection and I was like, okay, backup, negotiator, 0/2, backup 1. So backup is when you get to put a +1/+1 counter on anything, and it copies the abilities of the card that is using the backup. So for here, I can put backup on the card itself, and effectively makes a 3/3 because this creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness. So you have a 2-mana 3/3 modified, same thing as Beast Color. If you curve out Kodama, it'll be a 3/3 that's attacking and giving you that land potentially. And you can put the +1/+1 counter on something else, which is actually going to be relevant in a second here. I guess I might as well just transition directly into the card that pretty much absolutely dominates certain matchups and is just a wonderful card all around. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Honestly, this card is really where you get your money's worth in this deck. 3-mana 2/2 double strike on top of, putting counters on it. That's going to get really degenerate with trample. So 2/2 double strike when it enters the battlefield from your graveyard. So when you use the 5-mana Unearth, which is fantastic, you discard your hand, you draw 3 cards. So 3-mana 2/2 double strike, fantastic. And when it dies, you have the Unearth ability in your graveyard. You pay 5 mana. It comes out, it has haste, and it draws you 3 cards. What more could you want? This is insane. We also have the best 1-drop in the game, in my opinion. It's Kumano. Chapter 1, deal 1. Chapter 2, +1/+1 counter on the next creature you cast that turn. And then you get a 2/2 haste with a bonus of, if a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you controlled will die, exile instead. Really relevant. Everything is just busted with this card. Fantastic top deck as it deals 1 damage. It's just busted. I mean, Kumano into any of my 2-drops here, including Siobhan Devastator, which we're going to talk about in a second here. It's just a X red flying haste, and you put X, it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. So 2 mana, 1/1 flyer, which is actually not great, but it's modified. So you can get a 2 mana 1/1 flyer with haste into Kodama, and you get a land. And the scaling on X cost cards in this deck is fantastic because Kodama brings you a bunch of lands. So not only do we have a ton of mana to potentially unearth and play something immediately, or make a big Devastator, or big Light Up the Night, or Nahir's Warcrafting, and then you get to cast the spell immediately. I guess we should talk about it. There's a lot of cards that are pretty interesting in this deck. Warcrafting, 5 damage. to creature, planeswalker, or battle. Look at top X cards where X is the excess damage, and you may exile one of those, put the rest at the bottom, and you may play the exiled card this turn. So really good with extra mana. 5 damage, fantastic. Samut, I only have 1 copy. I would probably not play that much more. Maybe like 1 more copy. If you have another one, you can just play instead of Raiju. Maybe. I'm not sure. This card I'm on the fence about because all the other cards are just so core that I can't really find a slot for it. But the abilities on it are fantastic. Vigilance, haste, first strike. Vigilance on a green-red creature is just degenerate. Like, I don't know why this color combo somehow has access to Vigilance, but it's just so broken in a haste deck. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, if that creature entered the battlefield, you draw a card. So it counts itself. 2/3 haste. If it connects, you draw a card. Just broken. But I don't know. Like, yeah, I would probably play another one, maybe instead of Raiju. I don't know. Raiju is just so good in this deck. Get the Raiju as a haste creature. I'm sure you all know what it does. Probably don't need to go over it again. But Doomscar Warrior, absolutely insane. Backup 1, trample. And that means that it's an all-in-one Phyrexian Dragon Engine enabler and incredible synergy with the ability whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. Look at that many cards from the top of your library, reveal creature or land, put it into your hand. This hits twice. And it will have trample if you back up. So 3/3 double strike. Every time it connects, you draw a card. Better than draw a card. Just a little bit insane. Very, 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 very crazy. So yeah, that's the main deck. This deck is really fun, really, really freaking good. I don't know. It was surprising that, you know, from going from the idea of building a Gruul Aggro deck, not really knowing which direction to take, and then Kodama was a card that I was reminded of recently from playing other decks. I was like, this card has to see play. Like, it is just a good card. There has to be a deck that can play it. And thankfully, after figuring out that I wanted to play around Kodama, I can just search for cards that can modify themselves or modify other things. And suddenly the deck just makes sense. There are enough cards to support this archetype for the deck to be good. It's just crazy. And the synergy between gaining more lands, being able to unearth and play a card, being able to Doomscar Warrior and play a card immediately, being able to make a big Shivan Devastator, big Light Up the Night, like all of this is working together to create a really good deck. And I'm really happy about that. So in the sideboard real quick, just to finish off this intro, we've got Barrages, we've got 2 more Warcraftings, we got a Wrenn, which is really good against control. We got 2 more Raijus for control as well, or when you're on the play, sometimes you want it. Flame Blast Bolts, 2 Strangles, 3 Elder Dragon Wars for aggro matchups as well, and 2 Arlins for control. Anyways, I love this deck, and I hope you will also check it out if you have the cards, and otherwise, enjoy these matches. Uh-oh. Ah. Good odds. I like this. Ah, okay. Alright. I see how it is. I see you. Wizards, why are you watching the stream? Jesus Christ, what are the odds of me getting a 1-lander fucking 3 times? What the fuck? That is cringe. So I forgot to update the sub counter. Who knows, maybe it's a control deck and I still win. Looks like control deck. Might be Legends though. Oh, come on. I literally top decked that shit. The rest main deck, I'm on a Multa 5 and they hit my top deck. Are you fucking kidding me? I needed that. Monka Giga, dude. The fuck is this? Ah, fuck it. Eh, fuck you too, huh? How about that? At least I know it's a control deck now. God damn it. I'm pissed. I'm very not happy about that one. Wizards of the Coast supporter. I'm giving them money. Green win rate 0%. Yeah, I can't play green creatures. Once you start playing green creatures, the algorithm comes in. This is a fucking McDonald's glass, dude. Coca-Cola glass. Got it for free. Wow, look at that. I can play the game. How about that? How do y'all feel about that? I don't know if I don't think I've ever seen a McDonald's in the US give out free stuff. Is that just me? Well, at least I've never gotten anything from that. But in France, though, give free shit all the time. Nothing is free in America. True. Green is not that bad. No, I mean green. You can play enchantments, and then green is really good. You get diabetes for free. That sounds fun. You get one order of diabetes, please. Make that double. This looks like a shield red deck, no? I have zero I have zero removal spells for shield red. So I guess we're gonna have to play some. Kumano into 2-mana 4/4. Dude, Kumano's so broken. The difference between having Kumano and not. You know, I might mulligan this just to get a fucking Kumano. Yeah, fuck it. Knowing my mulligan RNG, don't know if that's a good idea. Wait, this is not control. What the fuck? Wait, it wasn't a control deck? Oh shit. Oh, we're fucked. Wait, what happened game one? Wait, didn't they cast something that made me think they were control? What was it? I was like 100% sure. Duress, yeah, what? Oh, Duress can be in Legends. Fuck. That's true. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it could be in Legends and then I'm fucked. But even game two, they only played a Trespasser. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe they played like so reactively in game two as well. And they didn't cast a single creature in game one either. That was just goofy. Can't believe I got wrecked. Why did they not attack? I'm screwed, right? I'm actually screwed. It's not good. This combo is pretty broken though, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so this is gonna be tough. I'm on the draw. I'm facing another creature deck, and I cut all of my fucking removals. Not good. Not good. That's not good. That's good though. This card. Why am I not playing four? What the fuck? I think I got baited. I got bait. This card's too good in this deck. Like this being double strike plus unearth is just insane. And it dodges fucking go for the throw. I would have won this if I was just playing more removal. I don't know. I didn't. I have two barrages in the sideboard. I still have one warcrafting, and I have strangles that would probably also play. What the? Ooh, I might win because they're racing, and that's good. And they're playing this, which is pretty good for me. Two lands, no racing potential as well. Okay. This is a really interesting turn, actually. Yeah, I think it's this, but there's also this plus this, which is not bad. Because then I get to do this and this next turn. Pretty interesting. Getting two lands from my library here is pretty good. Brings me to 8 mana next turn. Get them to 2. Yeah, but getting them to 2 is not 0. But then I can play this and give that trample, which is also fine. I could do this and this, which is also okay. But then this is smaller, which is kind of annoying. I feel like it's better to do this. I do lose the... Oh, it is yeah, okay. I think it's better to do this. Too late. I don't know. Playing non-haste creatures is probably better. If I have the haste next turn anyways. I don't care. I'll block. That's probably fine. I think this was probably correct because now I have more board presence instead of relying on like Kodama being on the board is probably better than because it can attack itself. I don't know. It's probably pretty close there. I don't have burn though. If I had the burn spells, I think the Raiju play is probably correct. Oh, Kolga? What's Kolga? Colgate? Toothpaste? I still think turn 1 Kumano and turn 3 Samut is insane. Yeah, I only have one copy. I could play the one copy though. I'm not, yeah, I'm not against playing the one copy of Samut that I own. We can do that. Probably. This looks interesting. This kind of looks like my deck, which is a little bit scary because I think it's actually kind of a good matchup. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. That is interesting. Although I guess I have to cast this then. Oh, Kagla, the big thing. Oh, Mana Screw. Hey, that's what happened to me last game. That's cool. I mean, that's not cool, but that's good for me. So probably just go straight forward, straight like an arrow. Hit face. Haste into Lily. Probably play one of these. I think Doomscar Warrior is probably going to be pretty eh. But is it worse than Raiju? I actually don't know. This is interesting. Maybe this is fine. Underdog is really good right now, yeah. Less people in black, less people playing Trespasser. Yeah. Also not good. That's good. Just needed any playable spell there. Kind of wish I had another 2-drop. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I play the swords. I don't know if sword is that good. It is pretty good with this though. Yeah. Dragon Engine is insane with Doomscar Warrior. I did it last game. It was really disgusting. Sword, the 2/2 artifact with whatever. Hook where you can hook it up to. Oh no. Oh no, I got countered. That's bad. That's really bad. That's very, very bad. What the? Does red have any exile? I could play Bolt. Is that worth playing? It's not like I even have a choice. That's what's that's what's cool about this. I actually have to kill it, so. Oh. Well, actually, that's kind of good for them, not gonna lie. Also, hello, lands, my old friend, you know? Wait, why am I not playing light up? Wait, why did I cut light up in the first place? Probably my only option, really. Fortunately. Gamba. Gamba, 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 gamba. Gamba paid off. Doom Scar Warrior. Alright, Raiju, where you at? Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Or Warcrafting? If I had light up, oh my god, I would be popping off right now. That's not good. Alright, well. I'm only gonna live to see one more turn anyways, so... it's not like blocking here does anything. I'm going for the win. I'm going for the loss. Interesting deck. Deluge, huh? Deluge is pretty good against me. It's pretty good. Elder Dragon War is probably just really, really good because the 4/4 is insane. I think Raiju is actually bad. Seems like it just gets absolutely owned. I think I'm gonna go with Dragon War. I'm also considering cutting Kodama. May or may not be correct. I feel like it's not correct though. Although this card is not great, it is still a 3/3. All I need to do is buff it once and then suddenly it's trampling as well. Uh-oh. Ugh. Raiju's better on the plate? Yeah, but it's just not great against them in general. Even if it is better on the play, it's not like I have that much removal, so I can't, like, Underdog just absolutely farms Raiju. I guess it can buff itself, which is the saving grace, but even then, I'm not sure. Not sure it's that good. That is really good though. Oh my god. Go for throat, not... Dragon Engine is actually just disgusting in this deck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Okay, if this gets countered, I might lose though. Uh-oh. No, they have... Yeah, they have the interaction now. Now they have Command on the board. Disgusting gameplay. Absolutely filthy. So if I had played Kumano turn 1, I would have lost, right? I could have grabbed the 2-drop just to curve out a little better, but I think it's a as I win the resource battle now as well. Is this lethal? Well, then no, because then they can block that. Yeah, just do this. Wait, no, this might be lethal. It is. I forgot this gave trample for a second. Then I remembered. That is just... That is interesting. I'm gonna be honest, like this shit is that's pretty brutal. Especially if people are running Go for the Throat. I want higher odds of actually snowballing, and I think having 4 Kodama makes it a little bit better. Could be wrong though. Kodama feels like it would just win me the game if it comes down on 3, if I have any curve and anything connects. Like getting that 1 extra land in this deck is absolutely insane. Because then the Doomscar Warrior has higher opportunity of finding me a creature I can play immediately. The Shivan Devastators are bigger. The Dragon Engine can unearth, and then I can play another spell from my hand once I redraw. That's a 4/4. That's gonna die, but whatever. Yep, that's gonna die. Okay, anyways. Okay, do I want Raiju now? Yes, but only because I'm on the play and only because I'm against the control deck. And only because I drew 2. So this is kind of an unfortunate showcase of it actually not being too good, but at the same time, I doubt it's gonna be bad. That's the thing about Light Up. We'll match up Arlene, any control deck. So I have 3 damage burn, 3 damage burn. That's getting countered, obviously. There's no cut down. Okay, no cut down. I really want to Raiju here, but okay, I got them in the sideboard. Like most of the time against a creature deck, for example, Raiju would not be as good as Light Up. Like if they play any creature here, as long as I can remove it, I'd be in a better position than me playing Raiju and trading that creature off, I think. Because they get to choose what they want to block. Unless I can dodge the good blocks somehow, I don't know. It's like Raiju is always good on the play though. But when I'm on the draw though, I definitely want this. This might be scary. In this situation, I might have to go for double burn, which could be risky. That's fine. I don't think they can get anything here that would be relevant. Or they should have done that on their turn. Then they find a blocker. And the good news about this matchup is that maybe I don't even need Raiju. I have so much reach. Like I have 2 more Devastators. I've got Kumano for the ping. I've got a Raiju. I've got Phyrexian Dragon Engine that's hard to interact with and can come back. I've got Samut as haste as well. And I've got both Light Ups in my hand, so... Yeah, that's annoying. Do I go for it? I feel like I have to. Okay, now Kodama is not a good draw though. Yeah, my game 1 is iffy against control. If I draw a land, I win though. Oh, they found Strangle. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That is just really annoying. I only have 2 removal spells that can get there that are really annoying. And it's just Strangle. Alright, this versus Raiju. I don't know. I guess it's fine. It does draw me a card, which is kind of good. If I have counterspell, I might lose though. That's pretty good. Still in a good spot. But them finding a removal spell is so bad because I don't have many flyers. I don't have many things. I guess, you know, there was also Kodama that could block it, but then I can remove, so it looks like it's over. Good. So yeah, this is definitely a good matchup. It kind of functions as mono red but worse. But the fact that I won game one is just a huge, huge bonus. That sets me up pretty well. Or extremely well, I would say. Kodama in this matchup is okay, but it's also like just a 3-3. Not super impactful. But I don't want to cut too many 3-drops either. I think Elder Dragon War could be really good, could also be like kind of mid. Probably, this is probably fine. Actually, Doomscar Warrior is worth a decent amount against Dimir, because sometimes they'll have no removal spell and you can snowball so hard if they just don't answer it. I should always keep that. Tavar's stand is questionable, really, because most of the time I'll just not have the mana to hold it up, and you know I'm spending all that mana on like a big Devastator or casting my 4-drop. I don't know. And then in a situation where all my creatures are dead and I'm holding a stand, that could be really bad. So against control, it might actually be better to play the 4th Raiju than to play Tavar stand. I don't even know what matchup Tavar stand would be good in compared to just another creature. It's probably wrong to play it. Yeah, it's probably wrong. Most control decks don't have blockers either, so I can't really use the plus. I don't know. Why Dragon War? So I don't flood. It's also reach, and it's also a 4/4 flyer, which is pretty good. What would I call this deck? Just Gruul Aggro? This hand sucks. But I mean, mulliganing against control is usually bad. So it is what it is. That's dead, but anything dies there anyways. I'm not playing that many non-creature spells. Actually, I'm playing two. No, okay, I have 2 planeswalkers. Oh no, I have Kumano as well. Okay, never mind. But I mean, them hitting light up is pretty devastating for me though. That's one of my burn spells. I only have 1 more left. 3/3. Isn't this deck better for best of 1? Maybe. But the way best of 3 is shaping up, there are a decent amount of control decks to exploit. But I definitely think that this might be a better best of 1 deck. It might also not be a better best of 1 deck. I don't know. I have to test the enchantment matchup, and I think the enchantment matchup is actually it's probably slightly bad, but it's not that bad because I can just board in a bunch of cheap removal spells and hopefully I just deal with the lifelink cards, then I go over. Depends. It really depends on their curve. Like if they curve out hard, it's gonna be difficult. That is really unfortunate.
Allies everywhere. Stand with us.
Doesn't have indestructible though, which means I could just deny them a land, which is probably pretty good. Wait, that still acts as a 1/3? That's kind of interesting. I didn't even consider that, but it makes sense, I guess.
I am more powerful.
Yeah, just assigns combat. It's not actually changing its stat line, so okay. Interesting. Good to know. I won't get. I mean, it's not like I would play differently, but I don't know. I'm so pissed at
and
like them taking a planeswalker is probably worst case scenario because I actually have to. This is gonna eat so much damage. It's so annoying. Now they have another blocker too. This is just annoying. I think I'm gonna lose. Lose to my own one of Ren. And then they duress my light up, so I have no interaction as well. Who knows, maybe they're finally out of good cards. They've already used a lot of good stuff here. That's fine. I think that is good for me. Don't think the Ren has as much value than the 2-1. Could be wrong though. Actually, no, that's not true, because it's going to eat a lot more damage and it's preventing me from attacking on the ground, which is annoying. Siphon is terrible, yeah. But it was good. So they got lucky. Most of the time, this card is just straight downside. 2 mana, draw a bad card from my deck, basically. Because I don't have anything that's good against myself, since I'm playing against a totally different archetype. That is fine. Ooh, Shark is... Oh, Shark is annoying. That was not fine. That Ren did so much. Oh, and they found a land. Oh, no. Yeah, I lose, I think. That was just really bad. Everything's lining up, but still... Ooh. Okay, that might save me here. Because that is really, really good. Ooh, that is a decision right there. I feel like Doomscar Warrior has to be the pick, right? Raiju is really good as well. Gotta be a Warrior, I think. Yeah, Warrior on my Warrior. That way it can go through the 3/3 token and punch in. Get me 2 cards. I think that works. Pretty sure that works. That's fine. Shouldn't get anything relevant here. Again, that's better. That's a good sign. That means they don't have anything. Otherwise, I would not do it sorcery speed. They're looking for a creature. Land? Sounds okay. Am I gonna upload this to YouTube? Probably. This deck's cool. I think it's pretty good. Actually, I think it's quite good, actually. There's also the argument of not putting it on the Doomscar Warrior, but I would not target this because I don't want them to deal with that. But at the same time... Wait, that's 2. Oh, that's a 2. Wait, then I'm definitely putting on that, right? Because then I always get a card. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Only off-color lands for them. 1/1 doesn't work. It says trample. They could double block, but I don't care. Getting rid of the shark is already a huge upside there, and I'm also drawing a card from here. Guys, this deck is just like relentless. Relentless pressure. Once you're ahead, it's so hard to come back. The only way to come back is with like a shield red, and I need to not find removal, which is, you know, I don't have that much removal. Or like a huge lifelink creature, which nobody's playing. I think Tavar Stand is bad. I would rather have another Raiju, I think. Because then it's another card I can get off the Doomscar Warrior, potentially. But yeah, Siphon is terrible. I'm gonna play... Nah, I'll just go all in. There's no point in playing around Make Disappear. If that's their last card, they lose. At least this guarantees that if this is a removal spell, I'll put them to 1, which is probably fine. Also good a card. Oh no, that's a 5/5. Wait. Oh, it's not a 5/5. That's a 6/6. And then I win with Kumano next turn. Okay. Alright, cool. This deck is... I like it, actually. It's weird. I feel like this deck was kind of obvious, but for some reason nobody's playing it. If you enjoy my content and would like to help me keep making it, consider supporting me over on Patreon, where you can access to a bunch of bonus videos, as well as other rewards depending on the tiers. And thank you so much to all the lovely patrons that are already subscribed. I appreciate it very much. And I will see you all in the next video.